Hey everybody, I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful week. For us in California right now, the sun is back. It's almost like things are back to normal. We have sunshine, we can go on walks, it's wonderful. But I do love a good rainy day. Those are often days that I love to stay snuggled in and drink a cup of coffee and have the fireplace going and write. So I do appreciate our rainy days. Well, today, as we talk through the journey of unspoken word, One Moment with Jesus Changes Everything, my first book I've ever written. I thank you all for joining along already. And in fact, today, I have an ask for you. So about a week ago, my husband challenged me to listen to an audiobook from the author and pastor Mark Batterson, to listen to his book, Circle Maker. Now, I had started reading this book a while ago and then got busy and never finished, but loved what I started. And I thought, okay, yeah, I'll listen to the audiobook. That'll be great. Well, I've loved longer drives because it gives me a chance to listen to an extended amount of the book. Well, if you don't know what Circle Maker is about, it's about being very specific in our prayers and circling our prayers, being specific, being really intentional about our prayers. It's about dreaming God-sized dreams. And the amazing thing about God-sized dreams is watching how God shows up, watching what He has in store for a God-sized, God-given dream. And so I love that John challenged me to listen to this audiobook. Mark Batterson is wonderful to listen to, and it's been a joy. And so that first night of listening, I knew that I needed to circle unspoken word in prayer. I had prayed, and it's not that I hadn't prayed, but to be very specific. And so my specific prayer came with 3 words, and I'm asking you if you feel led to join me in this prayer journey. The 3 words are that I am circling around unspoken word are write, release, and tell. Write. The writing of the first draft is done and over, but there is still more to be done. And so it's amazing how I started praying these intentional words and then started intentional prayers surrounding those words. In the editing process, I've been praying for unity with Drew, my coach and editor. I've been praying for specific words that need to be written, not for me, but for you, the readers, to understand and to grasp, and for these stories to come to life. So what are the specific words that need to come? And so as we're editing, to just know, Lord, what would you have me write? I don't want them to be just my words. That would be ridiculous. But Lord, what are your words? And to have unity with Drew as we get there. Release. Release is the next phase. Once editing is complete, and editing can take any number of days and months and time. So, but release. How is this going to be released? I'm even praying for a release date. I don't know, but I'd like to pray around a specific date, a release date. Who am I going to go with for publishing? How is it going to be released? What will the book cover look like? And those may sound like really unimportant details. And in the grand scheme, it's the stories that I want you to grab. But things like a book cover are sometimes what gets people to read a book. And so the reason I want people to read this book is so that they can grow in their relationship with Jesus. So yes, I want people to read the book. I'm being honest. I want people to read it. And so to be so intentional about details like a book cover for the glory of God, about details like who should release this, who should print this, whose hands should this be in next as we release, who is my launch team, which is something we'll talk about eventually. And then last, the word tell, to go and tell. I hope that there is a chance to go and tell and to spread these stories in this dramatic and creative way to as many people as possible. So who would those people be? Where would those places be? Who would those audiences be? And so these are the 3 words I'm circling. And if you would like to join me in circling those words for Unspoken Word, One Moment with Jesus Changes Everything, I would greatly appreciate your prayers from the bottom of my heart. This is not a journey to be done alone. While many moments of it have stretched me because it feels lonely along the way, because to write down and to sit at a computer can feel lonely, it is not meant to just be alone, because I want to invite community in. I want to invite you in to be part of the prayer process, to be part of this journey with me. And so if you feel so inclined, I thank you for potentially joining me in circling prayer over Unspoken Word. One Moment with Jesus Changes Everything. And my hope and ultimate prayer for it all is that the moments people spend in these words written, it's scripture, it's based off of scripture, it's diving in deep into scripture, that these moments, that each chapter, that each word would help be one of those one moments with Jesus changes everything, would help to grow relationship with Jesus, would uncover blinders off of eyes who have not wanted to accept Christianity, that these words would not be used for my glory, but these words would be used for God's glory and His glory alone.